Oh, I'm under the world, really? That's odd. Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. We are just playing a little bit of Ashes of Creation. So I'm glad you could join us. I'm falling under the world currently as I'm logging in. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do some crate runs. Gonna do a little gathering tonight, and I want you to come in and ask me questions. And yeah, anything you want to know about the game. If you're a new player, I welcome you. I'm trying to help you guys out and learn the game. So please, um, feel free to ask me anything, and I will try to give you the best, most honest answer I can. And thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I think I'm going to do some more mule runs. I think I have to check the requisition vendor. I think see how many more I can do. What is going on here? Showing is undesired. Hmm. Yeah, let me close out real quick. Oh nope, there I go. I'm in. All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Let me know if I'm coming in soft. I should be coming in nice and good. All right, we're gonna check the requisition vendor. For anybody who doesn't know, the oh wow, oh, you know what? I gotta get my exit lag up. That's what's going on. See, as soon as my exit lag goes down, it gets super laggy. Okay, we're gonna go to the requisition vendor. Going up for me right now. Gotta wait. I think my exit lag is connecting. Okay, I'm gonna try to log out real quick and then come back. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Let me know how your leveling is going in the world of Ashes of Creation, what your server you're on, and stuff like that. Let me know if you're new, how you're liking the game. What kind of things do you not like? What kind of things do you want to see changed? Give me the lowdown.
Voice might be a little bit low. The audio is a little bit low.
I can turn up the gain a little bit if I need to. How's that? Is that better? I don't know why the gain keeps going down on it. There's a lot of people logging in right now, I think. It's better? Okay, good. What's going on, Mr. Grumpy Geezer? Good, good, good. How you doing? Wait, what is going on? Why can't I get into the game here? No queue. I don't have to worry about that. All right. Are we good now? Do I have some options? There we go. All right. Okay, so we can go ahead. So for all the new players that are here and checking us out, the requisition vendor is something that you're going to want to look at because this is the mayor. Now that there's mayors pretty much across the board in the major Riverlands nodes, these are what you want to do to start earning money. Not only money, but you're going to want to do these to earn node reputation. You can see right here is the script that you're going to earn, right? And I know you're saying, well, you're going to give up materials, right? And you're not going to be able to sell them. That's okay because you're going to be able to turn that into money after all. So right now we're going to go out and farm. We've already maxed out the ash, and ooh, you know what? It might have no wait, no, the ash one's gone. We already maxed out one of them, and you can do 1,000 orders in one day on one item, and then they lock you out. So then we had to go to the standard tool, and we were fulfilling those orders. They still need about another 800, 900 of those. So we're going to go ahead and gather that while we're going to do some mule runs at the same time. So I'm going to show you how this works. So hopefully you guys are ready to pay attention and learn. Please ask questions. That's what I'm here for. So right now we're going to go ahead and get some materials for a crate. As you can see right here, I've been very busy doing tickets or script from the requisition vendor. I have 1,536 tickets, okay? And I look at my node rep, and you can see right here that I'm a liege right now, which is I'm in stage 3 of the node. And I have 6,000 into 30,000 benefits. So what that gets me is you can go ahead and look up here and go under the affiliations tab and scroll down, and you can see what you get for peasant, you can see what you get for commoner, and then liege, and then the next one will be noble. So this basically reduces your taxes. It gives you cheaper storage units. Let's see if we have if we can get a cheaper storage unit, because I already bought another one for a gold. So, okay, this is still 5 gold, but I think eventually this is going to go down to 1 gold. So that will be really nice. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to try to see if we have enough to do some uncommon crates. So let's see what we got here. You want to have the same materials across the board unless you have a higher rarity of something. But, so we want to have the same materials. Let's see. Maybe we can even do a rare. Let's see if we can pull off a rare. Let's try 20. Let's try 20 of those. Let's see. Could do. Okay, we got 9 of those. Got 5 of those. Some of those. So you need 12 of each. So we need a little bit more. Let's see. It's going down. Again, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Let's see. 12, 12, 12. Oh, you know, I can't do these because I don't have my good fish. You need fish, and I don't have the fish on me. I only have... Oh my gosh, do I only have 19 fish? Oh no, that's horrible. Okay, so we're gonna have to do plants. What else can we do? We got those we can do for mining. We got some more fish right there. I think that might be enough. Okay, so I got... What? I need more stone. I don't think I have enough stone for them. I don't want to use my good shit. I don't want to use tin. Well, it's a little bit of a conundrum. What are we gonna do here? You got any good shit you want to give me there, Grumpy? See if they got. Let's see if they got any cheap shit. I need about 12 more rubies if I want to do. Yeah, let me think. No. Let's see. Let's see. We want to look for uncommon. So let's see what we got here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's 1 silver each. I'll take those. And I'll take the basalt uncommon. There we go. Bam. That'll be good. That should be good. So we're going to go on up and we're going to go to our commodity crate, and I'm going to show you exactly how you do it. So again, to use this particular commodity vendor, you're going to be using what's called script. And right now we have 1,536. You can use script for many different things. You can use it. Hey, Wartic, how you doing? Is cooking worth focusing on? I do fishing. I don't. It really depends maybe on what class you are and how much you're thinking like in game for buffs and stuff like that. Wartick. I do it on an alt where I have cooking. It's a really good way to earn experience on the alt because you can fillet the fish if you're doing fishing as well with that. And I do believe that chum will sell well later on because let's face it, you need 50 freshwater fish to make one chum bucket, and you need 99 fish for a sports fishing in the open sea. So in fishing takes a long time, so that's a lot to ask somebody to, hey, go catch 99 fish real quick. So I do think there will be a market for chum. So I would at least go. I would, you know what? They did take it away. You don't need to be an apprentice for cooking anymore. You can make that as a novice. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. You can see right now I've opened up enough node reputation to where I can purchase the commodity, the heroic commodity tickets. So the difference here is you have to treat these certificates like a ingredient. So we wanted all uncommon crate. So we want to make sure that we're getting the same ingredients. Now, if maybe you had a little bit less, maybe if you had some normal stuff, you would have to up this to try to compensate for that. But we should be okay. You can see right here it costs $12.12, all right, for these two, and there's a little bit of a ticket tax, okay? So there's a 2 tax. So keep that in mind. All right, now we're going to go to the crates here. We're going to put in our stone. All right, we're going to put in our wood or flowers. We're going to put in our fish. And now we're going to put in our certificate. We're going to craft it, which costs 9 tickets. There's probably another ticket tax on that, too. Let's see. I didn't see it, but anyway. So now we're going to take this, and we're going to call out our mule. And if you don't have one of these, let me know tomorrow, because I'm cooking 15 more of them right now on my alt. And you can get one. I'll sell you one for 60 silver, which is pretty much, I'm only making about a little less than 5 silver on that for my time. Hey, Strafe Jump, how you doing? Where's a decent place to farm is a level 12 in the southern region? So you're in Ayla then? You're out in the Lionhold area then, Strafe Jump? Level 12. I would probably go to look for a group maybe until level 13 at Highwayman Hills, out near Briarmore. And then at 13, you might even be able to get in at 12. I would look to see if they would take you, because Highwayman Hills is a little bit, it's rough. There's a lot of PvP over there, so you got to be careful at Highwayman Hills. Don't go looting corpses, or else you'll end up dead. So don't do that. I'm going the wrong way. Excuse me. I would go to Oakenbane, which is farther to the east, near Miralith. That is a really good leveling spot from about 13 to 17. Hey, Mage Max, how you doing? Oh, good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome to the channel. I am here tonight to help you guys learn this game. I'm assuming that a lot of you are new players, so if you have questions, I am here for you. So I am showing you guys right now how to do a crate run, how you can make money. If you don't have a mule, come to me tomorrow when I get off of work. I'll go ahead, and I got 15 of them cooking on my alt right now. It's going to take over 7 hours. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. It's going to take over 7 hours to cook those, and it cost me 8-something gold to do it. But we're going to hopefully get our money back on that. And then I think she's going to be an apprentice animal husbandry, which would be good. So now we're taking this crate and we're going to New Ayla. So we're not going anywhere like super far or anything like that. It's just a simple, pretty safe route. Now, these are the things to remember. A crate on a mule is relatively safe, you know, other than, you know, mobs hitting you like these. Let's... 1 second, guys. Get off my mule! Yeah, it's relatively safe because what happens here is if somebody wants to kill you, they have to flag up, right? They have to flag up. Don't attack them back, okay? Let them kill you. If you attack them back, then you're consenting to open PvP, all right? You don't want to do that. You want to, unless you're sure you can beat them. But then here's the problem: they might bait you with like a lower level guy or something like that. Where am I anyway? Oh man, I really went the wrong way. They might bait you with a lower level guy and have a higher level guy waiting in the wings, waiting for you to flag. So don't do that. Just let them kill you. If they go red, it's a huge blow to them. Not only will they drop gear, they will go ahead and have a huge experience debt. They'll also have permanent stat dampening and stuff like that. So just let them go red. I've run numerous mules, and no one is usually going to bother you. They're not going to risk going red. Now this is different than the caravan event. The caravan event is technically an event, so anybody can either help defend you or attack you, and they do have some stuff coming out for caravans, which should make it more interesting. Personally, I think that there's two things that they need to do for caravans to make them better. I think that they need to go ahead and make it where you can, if your caravan is destroyed, you only lose certain pieces of it, which then need to either be repaired or repurchased. But you don't lose the whole caravan. Right now, I think it's too harsh, because let's face it, and I've lost these before, where I've had like rare, heroic, even some legendary parts of a caravan, and it got destroyed. I never even got one run on it, and it was gone. So that's a lot to ask, and losing the commodities the same. So, and I feel this is the same for the ships too. A caravel will cost you 25 gold up front. A Corsair will cost you 18 gold up front. So I kind of hope they go to the system where they let people repair those down the road, but we'll see. But they are adding some utilities in for the caravans to knock people back, to help heal the caravan and stuff like that. Right now, at least the way it was before, one person could kill you on your caravan. That's why you're not seeing a lot of caravans being run right now. Ooh, what level are these baddies? Ooh, oh no! Oh, what am I doing? I gotta get out of here. Ah! Yeah, right now, at least last phase, the caravans were in a bad place, and there's not a lot of people running them. But now, I believe it's getting a lot better. So, give them a whirl, but just tread cautiously with those. No, don't worry about it. Change the topic all you want. Where do I find my artisan levels like lumberjacking and fishing? You can find your artisan levels by hitting P, okay? And you can see right here that I am a journeyman miner right there. I'm a level 10 lumberjack, 16 herbalism. I'm working on my hunting right now. I'm changing up. I was scribing, but now I'm not going to scribe anymore. I'm going to go to hunting and animal husbandry. I just seen the planet explode in my sky on my realm. Oh no. Which realm are you playing on? Oh yeah, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for. And if you guys are enjoying the channel while I got you here, if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, because I don't always go live on YouTube, but if you're not subscribed on Twitch, make sure you're following me here too. Resna, outstanding, outstanding. So while we're going here, we're going to go ahead, if I see some basalt, which is for an order at the requisition vendor, we're going to hop off and chop a little, smack a little bit of basalt. So we can go ahead and when we come back, we can go ahead and get more tickets. So we're basically paying for this run just by stopping off. And there's no hurry. There's no time limit on how long it takes you to get there. So you just kind of, mosey about, get there in your time. That's what I love about this game, because it's a sandbox. So you do what you do you. See, we got some green copper. That's good. I don't know if I want to give that up, actually. Ooh, we got some slate. I'm a journeyman miner, so I can get slate. Now, slate will give you tin. Somebody even said it'll give you some copper. It'll give you some tin, some emeralds. Ooh, we got some heroic slate. That could be good later on. Okay. You guys have what do you guys think about the game? What's your first impressions of the game? Are you happy with it? I know that on the second day they had some issues, but it seems a lot better.
Welcome,
Like,
dear. Sit now.
hey, thank you,
Relax,
Mage
and
Max, for the
enjoy the
sub. I
show.
appreciate it. Oh yeah, I am too. I've been in since Alpha One Mage, and I love it. I love this game. It's it had some rough moments. I know a lot of people. You'll probably see the Sea Assault on Reddit, and I would avoid Reddit if I were you guys. Just avoid it. There's a lot of hostile people over there. Even on the Steam forums, some of them are coming over. But for the most part, the community is pretty good. Now that those guys have left their negative reviews and refunded the game, hopefully they'll just go away. So we'll find out. You've been playing Rogue? Oh yeah, I'm playing Rogue too. Rogue is this is my second Rogue. I've had a level 25 before.
Welcome to the Hidden Dagger Inn Good Looking.
Oh, thank you very much, Cypher. Welcome. Glad to have you here. What was I gonna say? Yeah, this is my second Rogue. I'm going two-handed on this one. Before I went one-handed, or daggers, but I'm gonna go two-handed on this one. The Rogue is a very good class. It takes a lot to master, though. So, I plan to play a Rogue at launch, so I figured I better get in here and really start learning how to master it. So that's kind of what I'm doing. You got to get that muscle memory because it's got a lot of utilities, a lot of buttons. Guys, if you have questions, now is the time to hit me up. Ask me anything, and I will try to give you an honest and a good, honest answer. It might not be what people want to hear, but I'm going to try to give you the best answer I can. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. Let's see. So this run right now, so you guys get an idea, it should, turning in these crates, 2 of them, should yield me about, I think about 96 silver, 97 silver per crate. So I'll be making 2 gold on this run. And that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So you just, if you're low on money, come get a mule for me tomorrow. Save up your 60 silver, get a mule. I'm gonna for any other animal needs that you need in the future, because I'm gonna be animal husbandry, so look me up. And yeah, learn the game. Maybe stay away from the caravans unless you're going with a group, because the odds are you'll probably get PvP'd. If you like PvP, then go for it. If not, if you're more PvE oriented, maybe then stay away from them. And are all my people here new players? And we're streaming tonight. We're streaming tonight on YouTube and on Twitch. We're doing a multi-stream tonight. Go ahead and ask those questions, guys. Anything you want to know, I'm going to try to hook you up. This game is really it's a large learning curve. I mean, I see so many questions in chat. You started playing a week before EA. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it's there's a lot to learn. You know, there's probably still a lot of people that are running around level 5. If you guys if you struggled leveling and you start a new guy or start a new character or whatever, check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I have a nice 1 to 7 guide on there, and that will give you a good early start. It'll take about an hour, hour and 10 minutes, depending how populated things are, to get you level 7. And the reason I go to level 7 is because that level 7 is kind of the threshold for you to be able to get into groups, like to go to the church or go to Hall's Adjudication, stuff like that. That's the kind of point that you start grouping up. So that's why I say that to level 7. Game's a lot. It is an information overload, and that's why I'm here to help you. I want to help ease that learning curve for you. And hell, I'm still learning stuff. But there's all kinds of little cool things that we have in store to show you soon. I'm glad you're having a good time. It seems like the Steam reviews are steadily going up. Last I looked, it was 47%. So they're slowly going up, which is good. I think, Intrepid has worked very hard trying to get this game where it needs to be. Now, you hear all kinds of people from the Sea Assault saying the game's going to come out in 2030 and stuff like that. you're going to hear it first from me. I'm telling you that I believe that this game is going to come out next year on Christmas in 2026 for the full release. Now, mind you, I do believe, and I've been saying this for months, that even Steven mentioned it the other day, that the second continent is not an MVP requirement, which means it doesn't necessarily have to be in before launch. I believe if they get the full continent up, they go ahead and get the core game systems in, the core game loops working well, the castles and all the stuff in there, the augments with all the 64 classes, a nice class balance, that the game should be ready to go into beta and into launch. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, so I really believe that that's where they're headed. You know, and I hear, what do you guys think? I hear a lot of complaints about this, about the cosmetic shop, and, you know, they have a shop before the game's even released. I have a bunch of skins. I love buying the skins. It helps support them. Does anyone have any idea how expensive these MMOs are to create? It's just ridiculous. And we don't have to pay a sub fee until the game comes out. So that's a really good deal. You play Star Citizen. I've heard of all the negative. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, there's Steam can be kind of rough too as far as people in their opinions. A lot of times they don't really give it a chance. So you really got to just try it for yourself. Now I know it's rough because, especially at launch, you have the queue and stuff like that, and it can be rough. But if you guys just give this time, and it doesn't hold your hand. This game's not going to hold your hand. But if you give it time, I think you're really going to learn to love it. I'm an old school gamer. I'm an older guy. So I'm an old school gamer from Ultima Online, Dark Age of Camelot, Warhammer Online, games like that. So this brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. And I actually have a Star Citizenship, and I've never looked back. I think I loaded up the game once, and it was so laggy I just stopped. So it's a shame because I think that game probably has a good future. I don't like what they did with that game. I mean, people complain about this, about the cosmetics and stuff like that. You can't even put Ashes of Creation and Star Citizen in the same hemisphere when it comes to, you know, how much money they've made. Star Citizen has made millions and millions of dollars. Ashes hasn't even sniffed at, you know, not even come close. Those are my YouTube subscribers that have followed me on YouTube. Have you guys how have those guides been for you? Have you guys learned something about the game? The tips and stuff helping you out, hopefully? Anything that you'd like to see me try to put together for you? I know one of the plans I have is to put out the Giant Threat Quest so you guys can go through that one a little bit easier. I was doing it, but it was bugged in a part of it, so it kind of set me back. It's the same thing, Cypher. It's Hidden Dagger Inn. Just search Hidden Dagger Inn. You'll find me pretty easily. I do most of my content on YouTube. I was having some internet connection, so I stopped doing Twitch as much. But it seems my internet seems to be more stable now. So, oh no, what is this? Please be aware that enemies may respawn in mass. Oh boy, for anyone who do not survive, I hope you find glory in combat. Oh God, what's he doing? I got crates, Steven. Don't screw me. Don't do me dirty. I guess I better hurry. You need help? I only sleep. Oh, you're not joking, Amboy. I went to, what did I go to bed at 12 last night, and I woke up at 4 this morning. I did take a nap earlier in the day because I was passing out. But you can see I've been busy getting you know, it takes a lot of tickets to get, you know, into the stage 3, the Liege, all that reputation. Ooh, something sold. I don't know what sold. What professions are you guys doing? What have you tried out so far? Maybe I can answer a question about gathering or some of your professions. I've done pretty much most of the professions at some point or another. I can answer maybe questions about sport fishing or whatever you guys got on your mind. maybe places that you can level. I don't know the anvils that well, so if you're in the anvils, I really can't help you. I'm just going to be up front and tell you that. I know they got a lot of pocket dungeons, but I hear that people usually leave there by about level 17 or so. They got some more time to cook over there. I'll just run this mule until you guys have some questions for me because I don't want to lose my voice too early talking too much. Because I'll just talk for hours. Tonight you got me until I go pick up my wife, which is I got about 2 more hours or so, so we're good. Are the fish from sport fishing mostly used for cooking? The what the fish from sport fishing and I'm going to specifically talk about the open sea. Now remember, if you didn't know, the open sea fishing is you are flagging yourself for a combatant. As soon as you go into the open seas, you are a combatant. So go out there with friends, find other people that want to sport fish to help protect you and your boat. Now, that being said, the idea of the sport fishing and the freshwater fishing are not for cooking. You actually get the fish and you put it on your back. It's like a crate, okay? Oh, another reason that you need a mule. And come get a mule from me tomorrow. Look me up in game. And then you take that to the harbor and you sell it to the harbor for money. Now, the big fish are ridiculously big. They're comically funny. And they did a great job. Anybody who played Arcade, and I played a lot of Arcade, Arcade is, what does this do? Please be aware if you are close to 70. Oh God, you may be teleported in a few minutes. That's not what I want to hear, Steven. Anyway, you can make a lot of money from sport fishing. In Arcade, it was one of the best ways to make money. So absolutely, you grab the fish, put them in the fish tank. Then when you get back to the harbor, you put them on your back and you bring them into the harbor and you sell them. If Yep, it's almost. Oh God, Win says leveling up. I'm not anywhere close to leveling. Don't you teleport me? Don't you do it, Steven. Yeah, yeah. Treasure hunting is a thing, and that's coming. Treasure hunting is gonna be coming. Ooh, somebody's ashes. I am a sucker for ashes. If I steal your ashes or at some point in the game gank you, I apologize. I'm a rogue. I like shiny things. It's nothing personal. Don't be mad at me. Don't unsubscribe if I kill you. I can't help it. I'm a dirty rogue. Rogue life, man. I'm role playing. What do you want me to do? But I have some crates on me, so I'm not going to do that. I do enjoy PvPing, but I enjoy making money too. Ooh, more ashes. What the hell's going on here? Now remember, if you're new to the game, if you see these ashes and you pick them up, well, now you're just, yeah. Now you're going to be flagged if you take the ashes. Now you can look at them. You can see what they have because they do that on purpose. You can actually look at them to see if it's worth it to risk it for the biscuit. So which is kind of cool. You won't get flagged for that. But if it doesn't have something really valuable, then just walk away. Don't flag because usually, and especially early on in the game, there would be ashes on the ground, and then you'd go ahead and there would be like a rogue or a fighter waiting to gank you the second that you picked up those ashes. So you got to be aware of that. I actually kind of think it's something I'd love. I'd love them to give the rogue ability to like set a trap and where they could put like a put down a pile of ashes and then they could put some skill points into it to like make it more glowy. Like eventually upgrade it to like a legendary or something like that. So it'd almost be someone just wouldn't be able to pass up looking at that. And even though it would be like a decoy, I think that would be awesome. But alas, they probably won't do that for me. Now, you're probably noticing, those of you who play rogues, I don't know if you've had trouble getting groups. I've done solo this whole phase because I wanted to see what it's like to go solo the whole phase. And rogues, I anticipated in this phase would have a harder time finding groups. Let me know if you've had a hard time finding a group if you've been a rogue. or you've gotten in pretty easily. Let's see. Boy, nighttime is night, man. It almost feels like it's rust night. Which ooh, that's a huntable. I'm working on my hunting, so I gotta stop for huntables. Yeah, I can't wait for treasure hunting, Amboy. That was so much fun in Arcade. I was a pirate on Arcade in geez, I was always out at the sea getting those treasure ships. I'm curious how they're gonna do it. I mean, I don't think that they're gonna have submarines like they had in Arcade, but we'll see. Oh boy, that's a lot of whoops. I don't want to mess with that. You got to be careful, especially when you're running crates and stuff early on, guys. Especially if you're like, there, if you're doing, if you're really early on, like the construction crates is what I started with to start getting some tickets, right? Some script, and the mule was the first thing that I made. So, and you can do those construction crates. You can make the construction crates over in Briarmore and Avon's End, and when a settlement hits crossroads or above, you can start bringing construction crates, which cost any amount of unprocessed food or unprocessed materials. 1 second, guys. Leave my damn mule alone. Ooh, Grim. What? Get out of here. Are you mad that I was going to get your friend here? What do we got here? Interesting. Play Pyro 2, very fun. Nice, nice. I played Arcade Classic for a little while, but I think I got frustrated that they never had any land. I know that they made it a little bit easier now, but I still got kind of frustrated with it. Salt here. I don't know what the bug is right now that the mounts aren't healing. I don't know if they're actually healing and they're just not showing it. I'm not sure yet. What professions have you guys tried? Are you guys just doing gathering, or are you trying to stick to processing, or what have you guys been up to? Wish they applied legal far. Oh, illegal far. Oh yeah. Well, that I agree with you 100%. Right, they took the freeholds out right now. I had a freehold a few phases ago, but they were pretty basic at the time. Um, the thing with the freeholds is it's gonna be a race really, because you got to get to level 50 in order to do it, and then you got to complete something called the Lord's Quest, and then you have to have the currency, whether that be gold or script or whatever that they want you to use to purchase it. Now, I personally like the idea of giving people a few weeks to level up, and then which would prevent people who decide to exploit early on having a decided advantage of not only being higher level, getting gear that they probably shouldn't have gotten, and then also getting the freeholds. That being said, I would love a land rush system. I believe Steven has said before that that's not going to happen. Just like I'd like the jury and prison system, because the jury system was hella fun. And, Steven wants to go with more of a corruption system from Lineage, which is fine. It's his game, so he's able to do that. But for me, I liked the jury system. The problem was it was very easy to manipulate, but I think that they could tweak that to make it better. Just maybe pull random people in or something like that from the jury. stuff like that. I think that there's a way that they could work it. But Amboy, if you played Arcade, you know what I mean about the drama in jury chat was so much fun to watch. In Arcade, Steven admitted about a year ago that Arcade is his favorite game. So there's very much influence from Arcade into Ashes of Creation. Lineage was his second favorite game. So, absolutely. Yeah, and everybody can see your chat. You know, I'd pull out some crazy stories out of my butt and that thing, and you had to get creative, or else you know you're going to end up end up going to jail. There we go. Yeah, that was those are good times. Good times. You know, and it's kind of funny because you know we have the packs on our back stuff and stuff like that too. And my first time playing Arcade, I was mining, and I think I was in what Glitterstone Mines or something on the west side or no east side, and I was just chilling out, having a good time mining. And but I made this pack for my house, and I didn't know I couldn't that I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how. I made it on accident, and I didn't know I could break it back down. So I ended up dropping, or no, I didn't end up. I ended up mining with it on my back, and some guys turned purple on me in my own faction, killed me, and took my pack. So that made me very, very sad. But I learned the hard way that wasn't the way to do it. Yeah, that's a fun. Ooh, I got mail. That's a I got mail. Have you guys gotten any of the cosmetics? You guys are probably all new players, so I don't know if you've gone to the ashesofcreation.com to get into the cosmetics. I bought the spider. I have our turtle already from a founder's pack, and I got the Seed of Alendor, which is pretty cool. It's like a floating chair, which is really awesome. Like vines or something. I love the draw distance. You can see New Alis from so far away. Look, you can even see a little bit of Tower of Carfin way in the distance. And look at the sky. Look at the moons. They just look tremendous. You're gonna buy and download morning after work. Hey, if you haven't made an account yet, Cypher, and you feel like I've helped you at all, and you want to give me a referral, I'd love it. That'd be awesome. I appreciate it. I think you'll have a really good time. Any questions you have though before you buy it that maybe I can help you out with? Yeah, definitely watch those before you level. Definitely, and you can find the referral code in my if anybody wants to use it, you can find it in the YouTube description. Actually, here it is right here. I found it. There you go. Yeah, definitely watch the starting. It'll help you out a little bit. Now, so you know that the start is in Lionhold, not in the anvils. I don't have a guide for the anvils. And also important to remember when you go into the Lionhold, you can either go left for Samaya's Hope, which that guide is not for. You want to go to the right. So you talk. There's two guys that you want to talk to at the archway. You want to talk to the guy on the right. Here's the caravansary. This is where you do your caravans. Very important. with the disclaimer, yeah, yeah. I gotta make sure that I give them the pitfalls. I I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun. I love the hell out of this game. I've got thousands of hours under my belt in this game. Thousands, more than I'd like to admit. I've People complain about re-rolling and wiping and stuff like that. Do you have any idea how many characters I've made and had to level up to 25? It's but I enjoy it every time, and I've done mini static groups to 25. I've done pickup groups to 25, and now I'm doing solo to 25. So I wanted to get a perspective on what it's like. Okay, so now this is the town hall. Here's something to look at for you new guys. This is the mayoral commission board. Okay, we're gonna take a quick peek at it. So you hit F, interact. So they have delete or kill bandits on this one. So what you're gonna get, you want to see what you're gonna get for this. So you scroll down to here, and if you're a citizen, you're gonna get gathering. The boon is gonna be gathering citizen increased by 5%, and I believe you get the other stuff too, the processing and crafting. It looks like they're waiting for more orders up here though. But you always want to check those because some of them are repeatable, and you can also get node experience, and you can get tickets from that. So we're gonna hit F right here, see what we get for our. Look, see it right there, 98 silver right there from that pretty short trip. Bam, that's 1 gold right there. Get the other crate off our mule. And again, tomorrow, if you don't have your mule, come look me up in game. If I'm online, I'll sell you one. I'm cooking up 15 of them right now. I only sell them for a 5 cent profit, or 5 silver profit. So please feel free to hit me up for those. Let me go ahead and show you some of the amounts I got. Let's see. Let's put this away. I'll show you my spider. This is my spider. People always ask me that. Yep, turned in. That's right. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. I don't usually use my referral codes. Some guys have thousands and thousands of referral codes. I think I have like 31 referrals. It ain't many. But I really should start using it more. Okay, so here's, again, if you're just popping in the channel, here's the requisition vendor. So they have ash and they got basalt. So if I had any ash, I would go ahead and get a ticket or two. Now I wouldn't. You can't get node rep here because I'm a citizen of Winstead. Do I have any ash? I do have ash. So I'm going to show you how this works. So let's put that there. Let's put those there. Let's get this ash. So we walk over here to the requisition. We're going to go to bricks. Okay. Max 1. Add basalt. Okay. Submit. You go down. Add ash. Submit. Now you hit exchange. Exchange total 10 script that I'm going to get for this. And now you have a daily limit of 100 of these. So you will get locked out eventually, but you're not locked out from the requisition vendor. You can go to one of the other ones. That's how you make so much node reputation in your node that you're in and how many tickets. And remember, you translate those tickets to money because it's going to cost you about 50 script per run in order to do those. So now we're going to go ahead and go back and make some more money. I had 10 gold a little while ago, but I gave a bunch of it to my animal husbandry person. So let's see. We're just going to do basic fishies here. So we need 5. So we don't need 10. So let's split this stack there. Oh, never mind. Let's take all these. We're going to leave those here. I'm going to bring that with. I'm going to leave that there, leave that there, leave that there. Bring that home. Copper. We'll bring this stuff back home. Do I have enough? I have fish. I need wood and flowers. I got 5. Okay, good. We're good. Does anybody have any questions real quick? Anything you want to know. We're going to go ahead and do another crate. I showed you the requisition vendor. I showed you the mayoral commissions. This is what a lot of people who are new to the game are missing out. These are the Ember Springs, obviously. You want to buy into those if that's an area you want to go to. Guys, stop fighting. My dogs are messing around. So the settlements are really, really important. They can give you really good buffs, to cheaper taxes and stuff like that. And if you get in early, you want to make sure you get in early. You have to be level 10 in order to become a citizen. But this is why you want to get in early. My taxes due every 10 days are 1. That is 6 dull glint. Now, I've waited before, or we've dropped citizenship before trying to help somebody else, another guild, get a territory. I've come back, my taxes have been high as like 249. That's like 10 gold, okay? 10 gold every 2 days. So you want, if you're really high up on the crap list as far as citizenship, just go ahead and go somewhere else because it's not worth it to pay all those taxes. So we're gonna go ahead and get these. You can see it's got a tax at 2, so which isn't too bad actually. We're gonna go ahead and make our crates. So you can see again we have our stone, or you can, for wood you can use wood or flowers. Okay. Now we're gonna do our fish. Just all common this time. This one should yield about 64 silver, something like that. Okay. And we're gonna slap it on our mule. And I'll say it once again, guys. If you need a mule tomorrow, you can see me in chat all day long. I am on the Resna server, and I'm always selling mules. I'm going to have 15 of them to sell tomorrow. I'll give them to you for 60 silver. I'm only making 5 silver on it. If you want to learn how to do them yourself, I can teach you that too. Basically, how you do them yourself is you go to the herbalism vendor, and you can find this at Avon's End, which is west of Lionhold, or you can go to you can also go to Briarmore, which is east of Lionhold. Okay, those will have a herbalism vendor, which if you go to the materials tab, you can scroll all the way down and find a mule for 34 copper. Well, you're saying, Hidden, why are you selling me a mule for 60 silver and it's only 34 copper? Well, the reason is because you have to take that mule and you have to train it, okay? And then so basically you're bringing it to an animal husbandry shop, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. You have to bring it to an animal husbandry shop, and when I first did mine, there were no settlements yet. So it cost me 75 silver to do that first one. So this should be the animal, you can see right here, animal husbandry, okay? So create mule, and so for here you can see it costs 55 silver, and the trainable mule that you buy at the herbalism vendor. So that's why, if you're asking, that's why I charge 60 silver. Basically, I'm using them to skill up. Now, the apprentice mounts cost the animal husbandry people over 3 gold to buy. So that's why the price really starts to go up on those. Oh, we're going to go check our mail here. We're going to see if Hidden's rich. Okay, let's do it. Now, only 20 silver. Okay, well, that's better than a sharp stick in the eye. We got any other questions in chat? You guys are being awful quiet, guys. Let me help you out. There's got to be questions that you have. What kind of mechanic are you frustrated with? Is it leveling, or what can I help you out to make your experience better for you? Because if you guys are enjoying it, then then I'm enjoying it, because I want this world to thrive. I want this game to thrive. And from what I've seen in chat, there's a lot of happy people with the game. I think most of the negative people have gone away now, hopefully. Hey, Rival SJX, how you doing? You can't do the construction trade? Okay. Where have you been trying to do the construction trade in? Let me help you. So, did you find the right location for it first? Let's ask you that. So because you can, currently there's only 2 places that you can do a construction trade. Now, actually, I think carpentry might be able to build them. You'd have to look on the carpentry bench, which I think that they actually can. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I think carpenters can make the crates. If you're a carpenter, or you know, let's look. Let's go on carpentry. Let's look for construction. This should work, right? Construction. Okay, see right here. Yeah, so go to a carpenter bench. So you should maybe be able to make them at a settlement, right? And go ahead and make these, and you just need 30 of any unprocessed food or any unprocessed material. And then you're basically looking for a structure that just looks half built. And that's it. But early on, before there's settlements, you have to go to Avon's End, and you have to go to Briarmore, either or. And you get your mule. You want to get your mule real early. and then you go ahead and do the 30 things and put them in there. It costs like 3 silver, and then you bring them, and it looks like a half-built kind of a structure, and it just looks like a big square box that's not built, it's not complete yet. And if you walk up to that, you hit F5, and F5 will tell you what packs it's already had in it and what packs it needs remaining. It'll tell you what type as well. So before you make one, make sure you're at the settlement when you see one of those and find out what they need for it. Now, construction crates at this point, if it's not like a crossroads, probably isn't really worth it. But if you're going to a place that just hit crossroads, then it's worth it. You get 11 tickets and you get 2,000 experience for turning in a construction crate. But if I were you right now, SJ Arrival, I would start doing the requisition vendor. And if you didn't see it, I'll show it again when I get back to Winstead where that is. You'll want to start doing the requisition vendor and start fulfilling the mayor's orders, where you can get your node reputation, okay, if you're a citizen of that, and you can get your script, which is right here, which is what we used to just buy that, purchase those crates that I'm running right now for gold. So that's why it's important. And if you don't have a mule, save up 60 silver and contact me tomorrow when I'm online, and I'll hook you up. I am selling them out of Winstead, so you can always find me there. I always have my alt there. I don't have my alt in-game when I'm streaming, though. You can, for people who ask, you can have multiple accounts. Remember, you'll need at least 2 Steam accounts. Here's the important thing to remember. You have to be playing both of them, and they have to be on separate computers. You cannot run them on the same computer. So please keep that in mind. We're going to smack a little bit of basalt. See if we can get a little more copper here so we can turn in some more stuff for more rep when we get back. I don't think we have too much. Yeah, we have only 20 on us. So that's only 2 tickets right now. You can't find... Okay. Oh, you can't find a requisition guy in Miralith? Go where your storage is, okay? Go to where your storage clerk is over there in Miralith, and you should see him right against the building. You should see a construction crate guy, and then the other construction crate turn-in guy, which you never want to use, and then you'll see the requisition vendor right there. So unless he's bugged, he should be there. And they should have orders, and let's check out their orders. So you hit M, we're gonna go there. Okay, see, it looks like they have no active buy orders right now. Which is odd. I don't know why. They have a mayor, so I don't know why they don't have any buy orders. That might be part of the problem. Oh, you found him? Good. Does he have any buy orders on it and they're just not showing? Because that would be good to know if it didn't. Again, guys, if you're I'm getting a lot of people from my YouTube channel here, which you obviously are already subbed. But if you're new to Twitch and you haven't, and you do like Twitch, go ahead and throw me a follow over here too, so you know when I'm coming online. Oh, you're on Shoal. Okay, how is Shoal anyway? What big guilds are over there at Shoal? I'm not too familiar with Shoal. Sounds like a lot of people are over there though. Probably pretty busy. Remember, guys, if you got new questions, hit me up. I am here to answer your questions. I want to make your experience easier for you. If there's some kind of mechanic that you want to see in the game, now is the time to do it. I think Shoal might be locked.
Welcome, dear. Sit now. Relax.
Hey, thank you for the subscribe, Rivals. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh. You don't know shit about the game? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you, Rival. If you're having trouble leveling, I would suggest checking out the video that I have on YouTube that will go ahead and give you an idea of how to do that 1 through 7, and I'll repeat it again. The reason I say to 7 is because that's about the time where you start doing groups together. That's the time where you want to start looking for groups. And if you guys aren't in a guild, I will say you'll want to look for a guild because guilds are very helpful. You can see I'm in Aura, and I'm not going to tell anyone else to join Aura. If you want to join Aura, you can. I will tell you that we're a PvP focused guild. I like to consider myself a well balanced player, but I love PvP first. So if you love PvP, you can always find the link to Aura in my descriptions on my YouTube channel. But I think I might have it in here as well. That being said, you definitely want to find a guild. If maybe PvP is not your cup of tea, I'd suggest going to the Ashes of Creations forums or the Discord, and they have a guild recruitment channel there, and all the guilds will put down what they're about. So, because really, being in a guild is not just an interview for you, it's an interview for you to interview them to find out if they're the right fit for you, if they're doing the kind of things that you want to do. But there's a lot of guilds, so you should be able to find one. I don't know which guilds you have on Shoal, but I could tell you which ones have been around for a while if I knew some of their names. Aura's been around for a while. Polar's been around for a while. Federation's been around for a while. Lots of guilds we have been around for a while. Lot of players from phase Alpha 1 and beyond. But yeah, there's a leveling guide up on there that will help get you started if you didn't know. Also, I also go over I have a class guide on all the archetypes, all eight archetypes, to give you kind of an overview of what you can kind of expect out of that archetype. So we're getting a little bit of copper here, so I'm gonna keep that because I want to save that for a commodity run. But we got 25 right now. If we could get 30 to 40, I'd feel pretty happy about that. Let's see. Let's move this stuff over here. I'm not a huge fan of the Tetris system, but it is what it is. I'm kind of used to it. Got to check see if my Amazon Fresh order is here. Oh, 1 second, guys. I got to tell my son to pick up the stuff. Okay. My son has got the Amazon Fresh order. That's so nice. You just go ahead and you put that order in, and you get it like within 2 hours. It's great, especially when you go to the store and you forget something. You're wondering, I do have a camera. You probably don't want to see my ugly mug. And I can put it up if you guys wanted to see it, but I don't like to put it up because I think it blocks your guys' game view. So, but if for some reason you wanted to see my ugly mug, I'm more than happy to pop it on for a second. But if you don't know what I look like, you can find that. I have plenty of videos where I'm on camera. But spare yourself the torture. Moving along with my mule. I'm glad they only cost 55 silver to go ahead and cook now. What class are you playing, Rival? Yeah, another reason to get into a guild is that I'm not going to lie, especially with all these new players, a lot of new players, um, the pickup groups are probably going to be kind of rough. Playing Rogue, oh, that's my kind of guy right there. The pickup groups are going to be kind of rough. So that's another reason you want a guild, because at least you get some people that you can work with and start to build a rapport with, and learn to trust and stuff like that. That's a big plus. You know, find one that's been around for a little while, that has a lot, or at least has some people that have some good knowledge of the game and are willing to help you. Because this game is massive, and it's a lot to learn. It's a lot for people to take on, and you know, even now the starting quests are a lot easier. It's more of a chain quest, which it wasn't that way a few months ago. It was much harder, and it does not in any way, shape, or form hold your hand. By the way, if you didn't know, and you'll find this on the video that I have, but this is the second sword outpost right here, what I'm looking at, and that's got some very good quest chains in there. Very important. And if you didn't know where the church was, which is a good level 7 to 10 grinding zone, this is the Church of the Seven Stars right up here. So that's something you want to keep in. And you know what? While we're going over here, I'm going to show you where you can buy the mule. At the start of the game, when the server first launches, you can buy your mule over here for 34 copper. And then, you know, I'll show you where you can cook it too. So that's exactly what I did. I farmed and farmed, took my glint and sold it. I have that mount. That's the Seed of Arendor. And then I was able to make my mules. And early on, the construction crates are a good way to get tickets or script. I think I probably could have run more, but I ended up, when the settlements first went up, I ended up having 262 script, which was a decent amount. So we're going to go ahead, and this is where it's at right here. All right. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So here's the herbalism vendor, which is part of the agricultural center. Okay. You go to what do you have for sale? You go to materials tab. You scroll down. You can see the trainable keyword is trainable for 34 copper. Then you buy it. Oops, somebody gave me a heal. Thank you. And you bring it over here, and you go down to create mule, and then train Daystrider, and that's what you get right there. And you can see right here, because there's no settlements, this is going to cost you 75 silver. So, and this is where you can make the construction crate early on, right here. You can see all the list of construction crates. And here is where you do the commodity crate. If you don't have any money for the mule, once a settlement comes up, you can go ahead and buy a certificate from this guy, and he only charges silver for his certificates. Okay, so I would only recommend doing the basic one for 3 silver, and it'll sell for about 24 silver. So if you hoof that over to the say Jova, you do 3 of those crates, you've got enough money to get your mule. Amboy, can you make good gold with cooking? I would imagine further on down the line you probably could. One of the things that you can do to keep up with, like, are you doing fishing too, Amboy, or you just want to do cooking? Because fishing is really good to do with cooking for one. And one trick that you can do with fishing is to go ahead and catch your fish and then bring them to, and you could do this on the other side of the river right there. You can fish off that cliff right there, and then there's a cookhouse right there where you can go ahead and fillet them. Filleting them costs very little money, and you actually end up making a little bit of silver, and getting good experience and processing experiences at also. So you can make a lot of experience processing, so don't sleep on that. Check the quantity of the mule first before buying. I think it's 1 out of 20 because I bought. Oh yeah. Definitely check the quantity. Yeah, if you shift right click, you will end up buying 20, or in some cases, some items, there's you can buy 99 of an item, so you have to be careful. Make a pizza tonight. I'm hungry. As soon as I bring this crate back, I'm going to go warm up the oven real quick, if you guys don't mind. This alpha wolf never attacks me. I don't know why. He'll just run on by. Yeah, see? He's like, hey, dude, what's up? Pet me. And he never attacks you. Oh, you're over there right now? Yeah, that's a great spot over there. I got my alt to level 10 fishing over there. Oh, let's break for this. What do we got here? See if we can get some good stuff here. I am almost out of room, though. I'm glad all of you guys are having a good time with the game, though. And if you're thinking about buying the game, you know, let me see if I can help you decide, make up, you know, help make your mind. It ultimately is your decision. But if maybe there's a mechanic or something that you've read that you're confused about, let me try to help clear the air for you. You're level 13, just fishing and gathering. Yeah, I mean you can do really good doing fishing and gathering. Absolutely. That's pretty much all I've done. Fishing. Now I want to do some sport fishing later on out in the seas, but and also I want to steal some fish. But right now, that's pretty much all I've done is gathering and processing and stuff like that. You'll want to find a way to make some money early on, if you can. So you know, gathering is a good way to make some of that early money. Yeah, seawater. So all these. Can I not scroll out? Let's see. No, it doesn't let me scroll out any farther. Okay, so basically out here, okay. See this purple right here? This is all lawless zones. So the second you're at this harbor and you go out, you can see the line right there. So the second you go into there, you're automatically flagged. So if you're out in your fishing boat, other people can come attack you. All right, you're fair game out there. Now, freshwater, they have to go corrupt if they want to kill you. But you can see all this area, all around the seas, is all lawless. So it's a high risk, high reward. Those fish are worth a lot of gold, right? But it does not come without risk. So if you choose to go fishing out in the open seas, please go with your guild or go with a bunch of other fishermen. I'm sure soon, within the next week or two, you're going to start seeing people say X up in chat for fishing raids like Arcage was, a Pesca raid. So make sure you join those if you're looking to get out there and have some fun. But be ready for PvP. I absolutely love fishing. It's a lot of fun. I do think I have one issue with their fishing right now, though. Their sports water or their freshwater fishing, the fish get away too easily. Okay, that's one of the problems. When you reel them in, they really don't come to you, which is kind of a problem. You give them slack, and then they go away. So they need to fix that. They need to adjust that, and also they need to. Right now, they have lures, and they're really expensive. You remember in Arcade, you put on a lure, it'd be good for like an hour or two, right? Well, these are like one catch or one fish that gets away, and they're gone. So I hate that, and I immediately stopped fishing freshwater when I saw that. It was really a bummer. So I put in some feedback on it. I'm hoping that other people feel the same, and they look to change that, because it's not like freshwater is. It's not very much money. It might be like 25 to 40 silver for turning in the fish. You know, because you got to go all the way back and turn them into the harbor. So it's not exactly, you know, real quick. And that's another reason you want a mule, so you can, you know, do two fish at once. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit me up with any kind of questions you might have.
Get up!
Dog's barking at something. Don't know if you guys can hear my dog barking or not. I got two dogs. Yes, she. What?
There's some people there outside.
Where? At my door?
Yeah, our door.
At our door.
Yeah.
Be right back, guys.
Wings of destiny, moving through the night. Two worlds collide, bound by fate. creation, hand in hand, a new chapter starts in this enchanted land. From revelations to a brand new creation, heroes rise to shape their own foundation. Epic battles fought with swords and mighty spells, legends in the making where no one truly dwells. Worlds collide in a symphony of fire and ice. Fantasy and dreams merge under starry skies. Together we'll conquer, side by side we'll stand in this journey of adventure, hand in hand, hand in hand. Hand in winds of destiny moving through the night. Two worlds collide, bound by fate's delight. Arcade and ashes of creation, hand in hand, a new chapter starts in this enchanted land. From revelations to a brand new creation, heroes rise to shape their own foundation. Epic battles fought with swords and mighty spells, legends in the making where no one truly dwells. Worlds collide in a symphony of fire and ice. Fantasy and dreams merge under starry skies. Together we'll conquer, side by side we'll stand in this journey of adventure, hand in hand, hand in hand. Hand in
Domino's Pizza. My son had ordered pizza and she went to the wrong door. So I do apologize. I'll be getting up in a second when I go. I got to go back and put my pizza in. I did warm up the oven. So does everybody here? I'm sure there's some new people here. Does everybody here understand the difference between how the crates work with the mules and how the caravans work? I want to make sure that everybody's crystal clear on those mechanics, so they don't get unexpected PvP when they're not expecting it. Because as you can see, I'm with the mule. If somebody wants to kill me, they have to go corrupt to kill me. As long as you don't fight back, don't hit Alt F or left Alt, whatever, whatever your setting is right here. Don't flag up on them, and because they might be trying to bait you. Even if it's like a low level, you'll think, "Oh, I can kill this guy. I'm just going to get him off me." Don't do it because they're probably trying to bait you. So, best viewers. Hang on. Get rid of this guy. There we go. All right, take care of him. All right. Yeah. So basically, they might be trying to bait you, and if you flag as a combatant, then they're going to kill you, and they're going to be able to take their stuff. Okay, take your stuff. It's not worth it. So just let them kill you. If they go red, it's going to cost them a lot of experience debt, plus some other really bad things. So and they might drop some items, and they might not be able to get back to them. So that's something to keep in mind. Friend just made a guild. Material storage says just waiting for storage. Is it struggling to load? It's probably waiting to load. Is he at the Wartic? Is he at the right vendor? Now, I made a guild on my alt, right? It's called the Booty Bandits, and so all my alts can go ahead and use that guild storage, which is a really nice extra way to get that extra storage. You can only be in one place for it. So if he creates a guild and he opens up, say, the guild storage in Winstead, he can only use the guild storage in Winstead. Okay, he can't open it up somewhere and then use it in another place. So that's very important to remember right there. Hopefully that tip will help you out a little bit. So anyway, you said nope, rival. So it sounds like you don't understand the difference between the crates and the caravan. Well, I pretty much just explained the whole crate. It's pretty safe on a mule, okay? Caravan, however, when somebody puts a caravan, you are now flagged for PvP. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll go ahead and I'm going to run a caravan. I'm not going to put anything in it. I'm just going to run like some poop or something like that. And we'll see if anyone attacks us just for shits and giggles. And I'll put in the pizza while it's summoning. And we'll just see if anybody attacks us. Because what it gives you an option to do, and you'll see it, it'll give you an option to flag to be an attacker, or it'll give you an option to be a defender. And right now, honestly, most people just flag to be an attacker. Because they want what you got. Same old, same old. Let me know if that helped, Wartic, if he figured it out. So if he created it somewhere and he opened it up in another town, he's got to go back to that town. That's where he can access it. Close the Discord there. You can access the item storage, but it says that with that black screen for material, he gave me permissions as an officer. Yeah, officer should be able to do it. And you're sure he's at the one that he wanted it at, right? That he opened it up at? That sounds a little bit odd. Maybe try to relog on that one, possibly. So you can tell these were common crates, so you can tell we got less here. Did we just go to town here? Oh shit. Winstead's a town now? Oh, they're all towns. That's odd. They leveled them up for everybody. Alright, that's good to know. So, what am I doing with the requisition crate? Okay, wait. I'm curious. What do you mean by requisition crate? You talking about, because there is no requisition crate. There's a requisition vendor which you can do buy orders with. There's a commodity crate if that's what you're talking about. And if you're talking about the commodity crate, you want to bring it to another settlement and go where I just went to the settlement community commodity vendor up in the town hall. Yeah, see if that fixes it. So we're going to go ahead and jump off this guy. Oh, first we're going to go ahead and turn in our stuff and make sure we don't have anything with us. So let's get off this guy, put him away. All right. And let's see if we can turn anything in. We can turn some stuff in. There we go. Don't want to turn anything too good in there. Submit that. And we'll submit these. All right, there we go. And look, you can see right there, we're going to get 70 tickets, and it's going to give us node rep 2. So there we go. You can see I got 1,750 experience, reputation. And here you can see it moved me up a little bit closer to stage 4. All right. Now, this is the regular storage, and this is the guild storage, obviously, over here. Now, there's my Winstead guild storage right there. Okay. Let's put everything away. 5 gold again. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to do a caravan. Let's see how far we make it. What do you think? So you just bring the stuff to the... Yes. If you're doing requisition and you don't have a crate or anything like that, because it's not a crate, you just bring like your... Whatever it's asking for, it's going to ask for 2 things. So it's going to ask for copper, 5 copper, and 10 basalt. As long as you have those, then you click on it and it'll have a slider bar on how many materials you have on you that you can go ahead and donate. Once you donate, you hit add here, add there, and then you hit exchange. And it'll tell you how many tickets you got.
Hidden Dagger Inn Good Looking.
Well, thank you, Tears Drop, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. As long as you're here, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. We are going to run a caravan. I'm not putting anything in it, but I just want to show you guys on how to run it and how it goes. So I have a little bit of extra cash, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to purchase this one right here. Actually, I might already have one purchased. Yes, we're going to go ahead and launch it. Make sure that nothing's in it. Okay, it's good. Maybe I could put a poop in it or something like that, but no, I don't have any. So we hit prepare to launch. It's going to cost you 10 silver, right? So it now goes into your inventory. Okay, you can see it right here. Now here's a pro tip. These have a large border on them. Okay, you want to keep running until this is not blue anymore. Okay, because if it's blue, that means you can place it. If once it goes red, you can't place it anymore. So you want to go as far as you can because that saves you a lot of time and a lot of distance. Makes your trip a little bit safer. So we're going to go... Okay, right there. Okay? Bam. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to let this cook real quick. I'm going to go put my pizza in the oven, and I'll be right back.
Feeling the thrill in the air, we're on our way, gathered here at the Hidden Dagger Inn. Ready to slay through the portal, we'll go into the unknown, facing the challenges together we've grown. In the world of Pharaoh, we'll make our mark, building our empires from dawn until dark. Adversity won't stop us, we'll never lose hope. With friendship as a weapon, we'll conquer and cope. Embrace the adventure, let the sparks ignite. In this journey we'll find our inner light. Hand in hand we'll rise above it all. United we won't stumble or fall. in the air, we're on our way, gathered here at the Hidden Dagger Inn. Ready to slay through the portal, we'll go into the unknown, facing the challenges together we've grown. In the world of Pharaoh, we'll make a mark, building our empires from dawn until dark. Adversity won't stop us, we'll never lose hope. With friendship as a weapon, we'll conquer and cope. Embrace the adventure, let the sparks ignite. In this journey we'll find our inner light. Hand in hand we'll rise above it all. United we won't stumble or fall.
Alright, we're back. I forgot to preheat my oven, even though I thought I did. Alright, that didn't work out real well for me. Alright, here we go, guys. Looks like our caravan is up. Takes about 2 minutes to go ahead and spawn. So you can see right here, it gives people who are going to come up an option to attack it or defend it by right-clicking. So we're going to hop on our caravan. We're just going to go for a little stroll. Hello, good sir. We'll do a little burnt peanut here. Let's see who attacks us. I mean, I'm not very high level. I'm only 15. I'm sure somebody's gonna see this and want to go. So let's see what they can do here. So here's your convert to raft button. Okay, so when you're near the water, you place this and go ahead and convert it to raft. Unstuck caravan, that's good. So collect cargo. So if you kill another caravan and you have room, right now this is a very basic caravan, all right, and it's got 220 health, 220,000 health on it, and it'll go down pretty quick. But if, for instance, if you were to gave me 20 tickets with 2 sales, good, very good. So now you have 20 script. So you might be able to run 1 crate, maybe. But I would try to keep working on it. Did you get some node rep too? Hit N and look down here to see if you got some citizen node rep, if you're a citizen of that node. But that's good. You just figured out a very big step. So anyway, this is the cargo collector. So if you attack another caravan and he has cargo, you can go ahead and hit that and it'll collect any cargo and put it in there as long as you have room. So it's got some other things here like speed boost, which we don't have yet. It's got a turn in, which is kind of like a dock or an anchor. Convert to ground. And that's all this one has. This is a very basic caravan. Oh, you're not a citizen. Okay, well that would explain why you didn't get it. So you'll want to start doing that at your your node that you're a citizen of. If you haven't picked one yet, you probably want to go ahead and pick one. New Ayla might not be a bad one because they just started, and that's a good place to do some runs from too. You're waiting for a friend, so you're all the same. Nope, that's a good idea. That's absolutely a good idea. You probably don't want to choose Winstead or Jova, though, because a lot of people are already there, and your taxes will be much higher than you probably want. So maybe go to one of the newer ones and help develop those. But it's all up to you guys in the end. You can see that the caravans aren't very fast, but you can do things like the carpentry, you can do things like wheels. So the carriage, what the carriage will do, depending on the rarity of it, will increase the height, okay? So right now we only have 3 little squares that we can put stuff in, 3 little commodity crates. But you get a good carriage, and it'll go ahead and make it 2 height. So then you could fit 6. Then the chassis that you build, those build width. You can add more. The chassis will give you width to your caravan. So then it goes ahead and you can add more crates. So then you could add 8 crates if it has an upgraded chassis. And then you can add the wheels. So let's do wheels. So you can see the general speed, road speed, stuff like that. Weeping Willow speed is going to give you a general 74. you have those, and then you have your beasts of burden that you can have, which you get from animal husbandry. Okay, and those also have speed, turning rate, and stuff like that that are important. So all that stuff factors in to the caravan. So no point doing no. You can still do it if you're there because you're still getting script rival, which is important. You're gonna need that script um, to do your commodity runs. So yeah, you're just know that you're not getting node rep if you're not a citizen, but you're still getting some tickets which are very valuable. So yes, please, by all means, keep doing them. I think it's important that you really learn that system. And really anybody who's not done the requisition vendor, it's very important that you guys are doing that. All right, get off my shit here. Yeez. Stupid wolf. Let's do a little B-roll here. Here we go. You guys like my skin? I like that one. It's called the, like, Loritica Victus or something like that. Of course, I needed to be an orc mama because Renkai rule. Oh, right place. Can't see my map. Let's see. Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, there I am. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, cool. Let's see if we get some stream snipers in here. Come get my caravan. They'll kill me. I want to see if it's still as easy to kill one person on the caravan, honestly. Anybody else, anybody who's new in the channel here, have any questions? Tears dropped. Do you have any questions that maybe I can help answer for you? I know this game can be a little bit overwhelming, as most of you guys have probably already found out. But that's really the whole point of me streaming and making YouTube content, is to make it easier for you guys. I hope sometime with the creator program that they give us some drops to give you guys. That would be really cool. Maybe it's like some cosmetic drops or something. Little mountainous. You can go off-road, but you want to try to stay on the road as much as you can because you do get a road speed bonus. So, and there's also things called like the Trade Bureau that towns will put up, and it'll give, if you're a citizen, it'll give your caravans, while it's in that zone of influence, it'll give your caravans 15% extra speed. So it's really nice. Now, you used to be able to cast your ranger buff on the caravans. You can no longer do that. A bard can use his epic melody on the outside of it, but he can't do it while he's driving it. So if you have a bard friend that can kind of, go along with you, it makes it nice. But you can, I think you might still be able to put your ranger thorns on there though, which would be nice. Attacking us yet? No one's even looking at us dirty. We got 3 legendary crates in here. You know someone's going to want to come get this. Come get my legendary crates. Come on, guys. Come on. Come kill the level 15. Come on. You can't be afraid of PvP in this game. Don't fret it. A lot of people, they're seeing this game and they're like, oh, it's got PvP and, it's going to be a grief fest. And that's just not the case. Most of the stuff is through events. Node wars and guild wars, usually you have a little bit of time of notice, so you know if the node's going to be in war. If you don't want to participate, you can get out of there safely. So you don't have to worry about that. Definitely don't want to be crafting if there's a node war, because if they kill you, they'll just be able to take your stuff. And the guards are usually not very helpful. There's lots of spots where you can find to go around the guards. Here. Go back to the old B-roll. Let's see if it shows the speed road speed bonus. Yeah, see, there we go. On road swiftness 4, so we got on bonus 150% power, so it's much faster. So we'll try to stay on the road as long as we can. Do I need a mule to do? No, you don't. You don't need a mule for a construction crate rival. You just have to know that you're going to be only able to carry one of those, and you're going to be pretty slow walking. If you want to optimize the experience, and you know that a place that you're going to can do more than one construction crate, then I would say get a mule, because then you're going to get 22 tickets, and you're also going to go ahead and get you're going to get 22 script, and you're going to get 4,000 experience for that. So if you're trying to level up, that helps out too. Mules are great. You're going to use them for construction crates. You're going to use them for commodity crates. You're going to use them for fish. You know, it's really important to have one. And I would say not only have one, I would suggest having at least two. They don't have a ton of health, so in case they die, you'll have a backup. I can't believe nobody's bothered us. Let's start doing more of these. And how do you get one of those? Well, you're in luck, good sir, because I'm doing animal husbandry, and I just put 15 of them in the cooker. They won't be done for, it was a 7-hour cook time, over 7 hour. So when I get home to work tomorrow, or maybe possibly later tonight, you look for me, and if you got 60 silver, that's what I sell them for, which is only 5 silver over cost. Then I'll go ahead and I'll hook you up with one of those. If you can't wait that long, you can go to the herbalism vendor in Avon's End. Go to the materials tab, scroll all the way down, buy one for 34 copper, and then you can bring it to Jova and cook it for 55 silver. So either way, you're going to need the silver. Takes about a half hour to cook. But if not, I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of them on me tomorrow to sell, because I'm trying to get my animal husbandry up to 10. So I spent 8 gold today to go ahead and get my animal husbandry up. So I'm just going to make a bunch of mules pretty much at cost. And then, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much at cost. And then what I'm looking to do at that point is then go to the desert and then get some scorpions. Get some shoal skippers for the sea. If you guys have not experienced the sea and underwater, oh my goodness, it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Hey, Soulblade, how you doing? Are life skills account shared? No, they are per character, Soul. Per character. So you could, so I could have, you know, I have. You hit P, you go ahead and open it up. You can see all the levels and stuff. Currently, I was an apprentice scribe. I'm not anymore. I'm level 10 on that. I'm mining. It says I'm a journeyman. I'm like level 26 or something in mining. Hello, good sir. But then, like on my alt, which is on a separate account, See, I'm starting to draw a little interest now. So you got to understand that these are kind of long runs. So these people are undoubtedly in guild chat going, "Hey, this guy's running a caravan." So I bet dollars to donuts that I get ganked before this is all said and done. They're all very curious. Somebody's running a caravan, guys. Let's get them. So, like I suggest, if you're going to do a caravan, make sure you have some buddies that will come to you if they're not coming right away, if they're not already running with you. But yeah, as I was saying, so what I'm going to be doing is I have an alt on a different account that's doing animal husbandry for me. She's doing some fishing and stuff like that. And I'm going to do hunting. I'm switching over to hunting on this one and fishing. Somebody's having a good time just doing a little AFK fishing. You got to level 16, but there's no one grinding right now, so I started a new rogue. Well, if you just started them, have you checked out my guide on YouTube that gets you 1 to 7 pretty quickly in a little over an hour? If you haven't, go give it a look. It should help you out, make things a little bit smoother for you. I love my rogue. The rogue takes, it's usually not invited to a lot of groups because they don't have the ability yet to find loot and find treasure chests like I think eventually Steven has in mind for us to have. So right now it's a little bit harder to get a group, but it's a class that's going to require a lot of muscle memory to master. So the earlier you start on it, the more advantage you're going to have. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I wanted to make sure that I played it a good long time before release. I've played all the other classes, so I think I'm probably going to go a Predator, which is a rogue with a secondary of a Ranger. I don't think I'll go. I think it's a duelist, a rogue. I don't plan on going rogue. See? You see all these people looking at me? What you looking at? What you looking at, dude? What you looking at? Back shots? What? Huh? You want some? You want some of this? Huh? I got something for you. Come get me. Come and get me. I'm only level 15. Come get some. Where are you guys in chat? Get out here and defend me. Come help me. You can see these little parcels. You see these little sparklies right here along the road. Towards every settlement, you're going to see these little sparklies. And you've probably been wondering what they are. They're little parcels that is part of the Safe, Fast, Sure quest, which you can get at when the chain quest brings you to Avon's End. You can pick up that quest from a guy named Timothy right outside there. And he wants you to pick up 6 of these parcels. It's a nice little quest. You kind of want to try a mage or a cleric, but I've always been to support every game played. If you like support, you might want to try the summoner too, while it's all fresh in everybody's brain. Clerics are very strong. Very strong. Mages, they're really good single target damage, and they're good with AoE in groups, but I personally think mage needs a little bit of love. I'm not in love with their skill tree. I think they've admitted that they're going to be reworking a lot of the classes. So I'm a summoner. Reese is, oh no. Yeah, they are kind of they create a lot of lag. They're a little bit tough.
Welcome to the Hidden Dagger Inn Good Looking.
Hey, thank you, Tikudi. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you in. If you have any questions, please ask. I'm here for you guys. I'm just waiting for my pizza to cook, and I'm hoping that my son takes the pizza out of the oven so it doesn't burn. That would be bad. But I'm starving because I haven't had much to eat today. But I wanted to come on tonight and give you guys a stream. I went on yesterday, but depending on what day it is, I come on in the morning sometimes and I come on at night sometimes. Just depends on what I'm doing. But there's so many new players that I wanted to make sure I am able to help you guys. Super new to the game. I'm kind of mindlessly roaming around the world. First thing you should do is go to my YT channel and check out the guide that I have from leveling up 1 to 7. That's the first thing you should do. That'll get you a good start. I also have some tips and tricks videos over there that should help you out as well. I put that up there for you guys so you'd have a better understanding of the game. That'll help you out. I also have an archetype guide on going over a basic overview of the archetypes. So check those out and let me know if you still need help. And if you need something specific, send me a message in game or catch me on stream, and I'll be more than happy to do. If you're level 8 already, then go ahead, and I would suggest, what zone are you in? I don't know a lot about anvils. I'm just going to be honest with you. I went there, I didn't like it, so I came back to the Riverlands. If you're in Lionhold, I suggest you look for a group, go into the looking for group, and you look for a group. Oh, you're welcome, my man. You look for the church. And the church is right over here. It's just west of Lionhold. And you can see right there is this Church of the 7 Stars. Good night, bud. You have a good one. I'll see you soon. Remember, if you don't have a mule by tomorrow, you come look me up and we'll hook you up. Okay, bud? Yeah, I would suggest going to the church. You can do the church from about, I'd say from about level 7 to 10. Or you can go to the Halls of Adjudication, and you can do that. And then you can go ahead and if you want to do the Halls of Adjudication, there's a quest called the Giant Threat, which you can pick up when you turn in the Save Fast Sure quest. It's just outside of Jova at a tent. It's called like the Wilhelm Curse or something like that. And you can pick up a Giant Threat. And it's a long chain quest, a little bit confusing. I could help you out with a little bit. I am going to be making a video on that one. And then, what was I going to say? It takes you into the Halls of Adjudication, which is also about a 7 to 10 level area. After you hit 10, I'd say maybe go to Highwayman Hills, which is east of Lionhold, for about 2 levels. Be careful, it's a PvP heavy area, often a lawless zone. And then I would look for a group at level 13 at around Oakenbane. Instead of Highwayman Hills 2, you could try to get a group at Darrigal Farms, which is south of Jova. That would be good and much safer place than Highwayman Hills. Good night, bud. So hopefully that gives you a baseline. Around 15 also, if you don't want to stay to Oakenbane until 17, you could go ahead and go to look for a group for Runes of Cephalion, or known as ROS or Ceph. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Anytime, if I'm in game or something like that, I have 2 characters, 2 accounts. So if you see Hidden Dagger or Hidden Dagger in, you want to shoot me a question. Usually Hidden Dagger is my main, so it'd be easier to reach me. But yeah, go ahead and ask me anything you want in game. You'll see me in global, either trying to sell something or, just trying to help out the newer players. So that's what we're here for. All the content creators are here to help you guys learn this game. We want nothing but the best for this game. And let's face it, guys, we need an MMO. There's, with New World dying now, there's really, in WoW being, 25 years old or something like that now? It's ridiculous. Yeah, we really need a new MMO. I truly, in my heart, believe this is going to be one of the best MMOs down the road. It's not there yet, but I believe in its potential. And I'm old enough where I don't have enough time in my life to go ahead and keep following these long development plans. So this is my last game. This is my last MMO. You came from Elder Scrolls Online? Nice. I didn't play that too much. I have the background of Ultima Online, Dark Age of Camelot, Warhammer Online, Guild Wars 2, stuff like that, Arcade, those kind of games. Mortal 2 Online, Albion Online. A lot of PvP-centric games. Now, while I don't claim to be the best PvPer or maybe even good, I'll blame that on my age. But I still enjoy it. I still enjoy the thrill it gives you in trying. I cannot believe we had a lot of people looking at us, but we didn't have anybody attacking us. So I wonder if we parked this thing in Lionhold, how many people we'd have trying to attack it. Everybody and their mother would be like, "Hey, there's a caravan coming through Lionhold." You definitely don't want to run through Lionhold. I can't believe we've made it this far. Wow. Is ESO still going strong, or is it kind of dead now? I don't know why people say this game is ugly. I think this game is beautiful. Taunting Beef. Hello, Taunting Beef. It's slowly dying out? Yeah. I think most of the MMOs are right now. There's only a few, a few good ones. Yeah, buddy. My pizza's ready. I'd tell you to come drive my caravan while I go get my pizza, but I think you'd probably drive me into the water, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait for the pizza to cool. Did you turn off the oven? Okay, thank you. My son. He's special, so I have a feeling if I let him if I let him drive my caravan, I'd end up in that water right there. He a quick story about him one time. He loved New World when it came out, so I made him some really good armor for New World, right? I really decked him out. And then I took a nap, and I came back, and all his armor was gone, and he was wearing a dress. I'll never forget that day. And he's like, "What happened to it?" I'm like, "What happened?" I sound like a rad dad. Oh, thank you, thank you. I have all my kids are in their 20s. My other son hopefully is going to become joining us, playing Ashes of Creation soon. He's 25, and he loves games. He's a gamer. He's a gamer son, just like his dad. I'm fortunate enough to say I got to experience the whole gaming revolution. I grew up, and I think I was about 8 years old when the Atari 2600 came out, and that was like the best thing in the world. So I've gotten to see the whole progression through all the games. Kids nowadays and young adults right now are so lucky. I can't imagine what it's going to be in 20 years from now. I mean, I love the movie Ready Player One. I could totally see it being something like that. Which, by the way, they need to hurry up and make Ready Player 2. I don't think that they've made that yet. I heard that they were going to make it, but I absolutely love that movie. And guys, if you don't have a mule like you see coming up here, like these guys have mules, if you don't have a mule, you'll want to get one because you'll want to run those commodity crates, and you'll need the script right down here that you can earn from the requisition vendors and town mayoral vendors. You just finished reading. Oh, well, I'm not much of a reader. The pages in a book I irritate my fingers, so I don't read books much. But yeah, the book is probably better. I always hear that the books are better than movies, but I really enjoyed the movie. This guy looks like he's up to no good. Is he gonna? Oh, is he? Oh, he's gonna. Is he helping defend me? The first one was better than the second. They did announce the movie, right? Am I wrong about that? And it just hasn't come out yet? Hey, I gotta help. I gotta help. Watch out! Don't get gibbed by this guy. Don't die, young man. Look at this. I am getting a lot of prying eyes on this caravan. There are a lot of prying eyes on this caravan. They are, I'm telling you guys, this is what happens when you do these things. So you have to remember this is a PvP event. So they can flag up at any time and start attacking me. And when people see caravans running down the road, they automatically assume that they're loaded with something good. And they want to take them. So just keep in mind. Now, if you are one of those people that like to attack caravans, here's a little tip for you. Make sure that you have a nice, well-built caravan yourself, and that you go to the black market vendor, which is located in an outhouse on the lower level of the town, and you go ahead and purchase a caravan beacon. And if I can remember to go there, I will when we get to Jova, so I can show you what it looks like. It's a request caravan beacon, so if you do attack one, you can go ahead and call your caravan out from wherever it's at, and then you can hit the collect cargo button and load up the cargo. You think they stopped production because no one really... Oh, no! Oh, that's horrible. That breaks my heart. I loved that movie. Well, I guess I'll just have to enjoy the first one. We're going to go right down to heart. You know where I bet? I'll bet dimes to donuts that we're going to get attacked right when we go past Hall's Adjudication. I'm going to go by Hall's Adjudication on purpose because I want people to attack us. I thought, oh yeah, I loved that movie. Everything about it. I want an Oasis. I want to retire in the Oasis. See, look at all these people. Hey guys! Boy, this game would be so much fun if it had VoIP. If we could talk, just holding a button, everybody could hear us. It also would be pretty annoying, but I'd probably be busting down the road playing MC Hammer, going, "You can't touch this, do 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 do, do can't touch this." How long have you been playing, Cootie? One of the just coming in about 5 days ago on the early access. What are your impressions so far? Are you enjoying the game? Do you feel like it's got a future? No, Stealther. Oh, that's a skeleton. All right. Oh, bought the game 2 days ago? Outstanding. And what made you decide to buy it then instead of right on the early access? Were you kind of waiting to see what the reviews said, and which, you know, kind of scares me because a lot of the reviews early on weren't very good, because unfortunately there's a lot of people who really hate this game for whatever reason. They really don't like it. But I've always tuned out the reviews and tried games for myself. And I've been very pleasantly surprised in most cases. Unless it's mostly negative. If it's mostly negative, then usually there's some substance behind it. But if it's mixed or something like that, or even negative for a short while, which it was, then no. And it's slowly going up now. And told him, "You're on stream right now." Selling the mules too. You don't take my business. It's my mule. My mule selling. I love this guy. Wouldn't have ended up well for you. Any other questions in chat, guys? Because when we get to Jova, I'm going to go ahead and probably log out and go ahead and eat my dinner. But if you guys have any other questions that I can answer before we get to Jova, I'd love to help you out with those. What do you got? You started on RuneScape when I was... Oh, wow. RuneScape when it was 3. Wow. Oh, yeah. No problem. No problem. Damn ads. You know Twitch needs their money. I would have been that guy. I should be recording this. I guess I got it on footage on the stream, but... Oh, thoughts about the game? Oh, I think it's in a good place right now. It's been rough before. I'll be honest, Phase 2, Phase 2.5, and 3, they were all rough. They had some exploitation problems. As you can see, they've had some RMT issues, but I think they're getting better with that stuff. The game's in a much better place. Crafting's in a much better place. Before they had static gathering, so legendaries would spawn in the same locations all the time, and you would just see the market flooded with high rarity stuff, and it just ruined the game. And now they've fixed all that. Gathering feels great. Crafting feels good. They simplified the recipes. Processing feels much better. They took out the need to have fuel. And then they also lowered the prices of reagents. Now, I still wish that they would lower the price of apprentice reagents and move that price that they currently have for those to the journeyman level. But right now, it is what it is. I still think it's in a way better place. Who did somebody? Oh no, okay. I thought somebody died. No, I think, and you know, I don't know if you watched Steven's stream recently with Dusty Y. I believe you're going to hear all kinds of things. You know, players are going to say that the game is years out. I don't believe so. Did I watch? I've watched Lore Forge before. Yeah, I know Sonny and those guys. Yeah, they were good guys. I like those guys, and Cash and all those guys. Inventory space is a huge problem in this thing. Which part of the inventory you having a problem with? Are you thinking like the, like just like the Tetris system, or just inventory size in general? I'm gonna guess you're probably a gatherer of everything, and I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna get better for you. Just hang on. But yeah, just hang on, because there's gonna be apprentice bags and stuff like that are gonna be coming out, where you're going to be able to increase the size of the stuff that you hold considerably. Like you'll have 5 slots or something like that to put your mining stuff in, and it'll hold up to like 60 or something like that, 60, and then the next step will go like 80, and then you have 6 bag slots. So it gets better. Just be patient. It's all a progression. Nothing in this world is easy to start off with. This is a marathon of a game, not a sprint. So there's not a lot of self-gratification early. It's a lot of hard work to move on down the road. So even if you're behind, don't worry, you'll have plenty of time to catch up. Alright, this is the Hall's Adjudication we're coming up with. If we don't get attacked here, I'm going to be amazed, because we're almost to Jova. And also, when you get node reputation and you're in your node that you're at, you can go ahead and buy. You get an extra slot already in your storage unit, and then you go ahead and not only do you get your extra slot, you get you can, if you get rep, you can go ahead and get 1 for 1 gold later on down the road instead of 5 gold. So you can get, you know, I have 3 slots at Winstead right now. 3 really big slots. Oh my God, are we really gonna make it past here? Man, I should have loaded this fucker up. Are they going to wipe these characters? No, these will never be permanent, Cootie. This is always intended to be just an alpha. Um, if it doesn't wipe at some point because they have new content that they want to put in, or there's some kind of horrible economy breaking exploitation, they will 100% wipe before launch. So don't get too attached to the characters. Try all the different characters out. Try all the different professions out. Try going corrupt. Do all the things that you normally wouldn't do, so you can be prepared for launch. Just learn everything that you can about the game. There's so much to learn. There's so many POIs, different loot. Learn how to craft. Learn how to process. Join a guild. Be part of somebody growing. And just there's so much to experience. So world bosses, whether it be Firebrand or Tumok, there's a lot of stuff out here. And now we have a Harbinger system, and that's going to be very interesting because kind of like New World, it'll kind of take over the world if you don't do it right, if you don't take care of it. Oh, that's a cool mount. I like that. Yeah, it'll pretty much take over the world. And I've gone out there. I went out to one of the things just to see what it was like, and they opened up a can of whoop ass on my guy. He was level 25, and it was fully geared, and they made a bad dream out of him. Hello, sir. Nice mount. He's up to something. Is he calling his buddies? This guy looks a little guilty. What's this guy doing? If somebody attacks me, probably I don't know how good the defense is now. Thank you. I'll tell him it was loaded with all legendaries. Because they said, I don't know what. Yeah, they're going to try not to wipe during the alpha. But not when the game launches, it will wipe. Maybe they I know they've said it a lot in their streams, which I would recommend watching. Maybe they should try to make that a little clearer if they misled you a little bit. But yes, there is 100% going to be a wipe. But it's, that release is probably not. I'm going to guess, if I had to guess, and a lot of people say I'm crazy because they think it's going to be longer than that. But I'm thinking next Christmas is going to be the release, and that's when we'll have the wipe officially. But trust me, by that point you'll welcome it. You'll be like, yeah, I'm ready for a new start. So it's a good thing. I see ash piles up here. Yeah, but during the alpha phase, they don't want to wipe. Wiping's not good to do unless you need to do it. I mean, I love fresh starts and stuff like that. It's always a lot of fun for me. But yeah, I can totally understand. Where are we going here? Am I going to... Yeah, I'm going to Jova. I don't see it yet. That's weird. Oh, there it is. Now it's rendering. Oh, that's right. There's a little lag right there. Sometimes it'll black screen you. See, we're getting pretty close. I don't know if they could kill me even if they wanted to right now. I don't know. We're just gonna go off-road here. We're gonna bring it right in. You'll see when this thing lights up right here, the turn in, that means we're golden. And while I'm here, I'll go in there and I'll show you what you do. And now our caravan, your caravan that you build or you make, it's now yours. So it'll be here waiting for you at Jova the next time you want to take it out. If you're somewhere else and you want to bring it out to you, then you'll want to make sure you get one of those caravan request beacons. I don't know if I would recommend that, especially for just a basic one. I would probably just buy a new one. because I think the beacons, they used to cost like 67 silver. So keep that in mind. Let me know, keep checking back with me, Cootie, though. Let me know what you think about the game, and if there's any questions, make sure you hit me up in-game. I'm on the Resna server. I don't know what server you're on, but I'm on the Resna. So if you have any questions, hit me up, you know, send me a message on YouTube or on Twitch when I'm on, whenever, and we'll go ahead and get you straightened out. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hangry. Let's see. Should be popping up anytime now. I can't believe we made it. Oh my god. I should have brought something. We're empty, but I should have brought something. I just wanted to show you guys what a caravan was like tonight. So I just loaded up an empty caravan. Turning things soon. Making me go a lot farther than there it is. Let's see if somebody bothers to attack us. We'll just sit here with this on our button. They can't do nothing. There we go. Caravan arriving. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the help. I'll give him some items here. I believe you would have not made it without me. Let's see here. You can take this, take this, take this, maybe that. Here, take a Brooksteel longbow. Maybe you don't have that. And I'm not giving you that. Yeah, you should be good. There you go. There's some good stuff there. There you go, my friend. Thank you for the help. All right. So, if you successfully make your caravan back, you can go up to here to your caravan master. You'd go to manage caravans, and in your crates, if we had any, would be in here. You'd right click on them, put them on your back, and then you'd go ahead and bring them up to the the commodity vendor. So, real quick, we're going to show you, if I can find it in the town where it's at. Again, if you missed it earlier, this is a requisition vendor. You'll want to do him in all towns that you can, but definitely in ones that you're a citizen of. So, these are what he's asking you for, okay? So, let's just do something like this one. This is simple. Got copper and eastern hemlock. For doing this, he's going to give you 10 script, which you're going to use to go ahead and buy commodity crates. So let's see if we can find the black market here. I don't know where she is now. I'm not used to finding it in a town. Let's see. Where's the outhouse hiding? Outhouse. I'm going to have to search for this now and find where it is. And of course, remember to do the mayoral boards and do the commission boards. Here's some commission boards right here. So this is a gathering one. And then you also have the hunting board commissions, which you want to grab also. Wait, so I won't have to purchase... No, you're not going to have to purchase the game again. This is the only cost that you're going to have, and that's pretty much just because you wanted to get on early access and help them develop it. The only thing you have to do at launch, there's no box price at launch if you were to wait, and there's just a subscription fee that starts then. But you don't have to worry about a sub fee until the game launches. So some people say it could be 3 years or more. So if that's the case, then you just got a hell of a deal. Which class do you think would be easier, quicker to level? 25 assault rogue, a fighter, definitely in my opinion. Fighters can rogue AOE is limited. Fighter AOE is really strong. They have a really good self heal. Rogues can heal a little bit. Ranger, they're more of a one-on-one. They can AOE, but I would go with fighter. Especially after level 12, they get very, very strong. This is the mayoral board, guys. You can tell right here. It's gonna give these buffs when they reach it. Okay, right there. And then one last time, I'll show it for those. Oh, I got a little bug here. I'll show it for those who didn't see it. There's another commission board right there. Here is the commodity vendor, which you buy certificates at. Okay, which costs script, which you saw at the requisition vendor. And then you go here and you build the commodity crates. So you take this crate, you build it with the materials it's getting, and then you go ahead and you send it to, you bring it to Jova, or, I mean, not Jova, like New Ayla or Winstead or Miralith or one of the Anvil ones or something like that. So we're going to go ahead and real quick, we're going to find out if there's anybody to raid real quick. And then we're going to raid. So if I appreciate if you just stick down for 1 second. Let's see if there's anybody I know that we can raid here. Who's got a lot of users? Or a lot of these are like Brazilian and stuff. I don't know. We can go to that guy, I guess. No, we'll give it to this guy. Let's go see what this guy's about. Let's go ahead and start raid. Okay, guys, thank you all for coming in tonight and checking me out. I'll be on a lot more. It seems like my connection went pretty well. How was the stream? Did the stream go pretty well? Did it feel like it was pretty smooth as far as connection? Hopefully it was. And other than that, thank you again. Don't forget to visit me on my YouTube channel as well. It's Hidden Dagger In, or TikTok. And I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. See you in the game. Bye bye.